Hello everybody, my name is Alex. This is my presentation. Let's get right into it. What are we going to be talking about? What is the topic? What am I going to be trying to persuade you guys on? What am I trying to get you guys to fund? We are talking about vaccines and why they are important in society. Let's get into it. All right, vaccines are extremely important in society. They have proven their worth. We have a long history of results from vaccine testing and development proving that vaccines do lower your chance of spreading disease such as flu, hepatitis B, HPV, and even the most recent coronavirus, Corona 19, COVID 19. We do have results showing that it does help slow the spread of the virus. And we can see from the data here, this is the impact of vaccines during the past 70 years. This is pulled straight from the CDC's website. We can see the comparison of reported cases from the 50s and 60s to 2012. Now, a lot of these had a decrease in reported cases upward of 99 to 100%. If you notice, these diseases were very prominent in the 50s and 60s. That is when immunization studies were upstarting, a lot of development was ongoing, and you can see the results going to 2012. Now, I personally know a patient who actually is in their 70s, I think he's like in the 70s and 80s, who experienced the polio disease before the vaccine was like very prominent and people around him. And he even spoke about the experience of that and seeing how the polio decreased after vaccine development started and was, going on. There are common myths regarding the COVID-19 vaccine and other vaccines. These are used to mitigate the use of the vaccine because people have personal beliefs that they don't like them or they don't want to get them. They don't necessarily trust what scientists and science has to offer. But we've seen proof that these vaccines have helped. The same has been with the COVID-19 vaccine. One common myth is that the COVID-19 vaccine can make you sick with COVID-19. That's just not true. The COVID-19 vaccine, none of them contain a live portion of the virus. It cannot give you the virus. It is impossible. These myths and facts are pulled straight from the CDC's website themselves. We can go look them up and fact check them. This is an image of the vaccination monster. He represents how society views vaccines today, that it just wreaks progressive havoc among the human race and has been dreadful and most alarming. A lot of people feel this way, but in their life, they have been vaccinated in some way, shape, or form that has helped them, whether it's when they were first born, their baby shots, and going to grade school the first time, high school, some way, shape, or form, people have received vaccines that have helped them. This monster represents the satire of how they're viewed in today's society. History is a very important feature we have here in life. Those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it. If we go back to our chart showing the 1950 cases compared to 2012, we would not have the knowledge of what to do when another pandemic arises. This is why scientists work so hard to help develop a vaccine to help prevent the spread. There were many diseases where we didn't have the technology to do this so fast, and it wreaked much more havoc than what COVID-19 did. So by having the knowledge we did, we were able to use that to say, hey, we need to produce something as soon as possible to prevent the spread of this so it doesn't go as wild as it has in the past. Influence on vaccines are just very low. We don't really have enough people talking about it. We don't have enough people talking about the results and what they should do. COVID-19 really sprung up a stir with people about what they should do and why they should get vaccinated. People were beyond scared when it first happened and they wanted help. People really wanted help. We didn't know what to do. Usually, this is a poll taken in 2021 National Adult Immunization Survey that most people that get vaccines are recommended by their personal physician or by a family member. There's really no other anything else talking about it. So we need to bring more awareness to it and get people vaccinated. Now, there are some tools we can use to help educate patients about the benefit of vaccines so they're not so scared of the unknown. One thing we can do is ask open ended questions, let people know that they can express their own values to their doctor while the doctor follows the patient's perspective. We can do a lot of reflective listening, seeing what the patient has to say in a non threatening manner. A lot of medical terms scare patients, so we need to avoid using overbearing language that patients or people just don't understand. We need to deepen the conversation, see what people really feel and really think about vaccines and why people are anti vax, and see if we can give them the facts and show them the benefits of it. Me personally, I have been in the medical field for a few years now, and my long-term career will also be in the medical field. I have seen, the benefits of people getting vaccines, and I've seen the detriments of people not getting them. One specific thing I'll talk about is shingle shots. I've seen in our elderly population, both sides of it. I've seen people come in afraid because their sister, brother, cousin, mother has gotten shingles, and just how much pain they were in, they're like, I gotta get the shingle shot today. I've seen the benefits of that and how people have reacted to that and how it has slowed the spread of shingles. So that's a touch of my personal situation. Works cited and general resources posted above.